All right, go ahead and raise your hands, and I'll get you the mic.
Hey, John. Offensively, first in those early innings, went from some real patience at the start to some aggression with the hits and the runs brought in. What did you like about that and those early approaches?
I thought it was great, being patient, kind of what we were expecting coming in against Gray, making them get in the zone. Loaded the bases with nothing in the first, and then kind of just went right back to it with the four spot in the second, big knock from Vlad. I kind of just liked that we were, patient and took our walks when we could, ran the bases really well, a couple stolen bases, and, big homer from Jano. And then going into the fifth, I think nothing really going, 2-out walk, Ernie gets a hit, and then KK comes through, and that kind of, it changes the complexion of the game a little bit, 5-3, as opposed to 6-3. So, I thought it was a really good approach up and down.
And that's early on finally gave Kevin some run support early on. What did you see from him through those early innings and how he's been valuable to you lately?
Yeah, he's about as valuable as we have for one, but I think they laid off some tough splits early. It wasn't quite carrying the zone, and they fouled off a ton of pitches and kind of got his pitch count up. So, the Manessa single or double down the first baseline kind of laid on the heater. He put together good at-bats, top of the order did. So I thought it was awesome. He kind of emptied the tank there in the fifth and left it right there, 5-3. But they were tough. They made him throw a lot of pitches.
With Gausman, it seemed like it was a little bit of a grind for him tonight at times with the pitch count and stuff, but still got the job done for you guys. What did you think of his outing?
It was good. I thought he had a good heater and used it well. And, still, 200 strikeouts before September is really damn impressive. So on a night when he probably wasn't his sharpest and, we were hoping for him to go pretty deep into the game, I thought he just made big pitches when he had to, really. And, kind of understood when to throw the heater, when to throw the split. And, you give them credit for laying off a bunch and fouling off a bunch.
And then with Cabrera, I don't think he's allowed an earned run since he's come over here. What's allowed for?
Why'd you say that?
What's allowed for such a quick transition from what he was doing earlier in the year?
I mean, we know the stuff. I think the whole league knows the stuff, and I think just getting him in the zone and being aggressive with it from the get-go. Dropping in a curveball to righties. We kind of intentionally throw his sinker a little bit more than what he was doing in St. Louis, and he's fearless, man. Any situation you bring him in, he just wants the ball. So, just a quick, tidy, efficient inning for him again. He's been awesome.
John, back to the offense. On the weekend, you talked about swinging with intent.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that today, and are you seeing that change?
Yeah, I thought so. You look at Jano's homer, Vlad's double. These dudes can do damage when they get the pitch, when they get the ball in the right part of the zone. So, you start with George knock, with 2 strikes, Davis with the knock with 2 strikes, Jano homer, Vladdy double. I like it, it's, that's kind of been the message to where it's, when you get a pitch in the zone where you can do damage, it's do it. It's be aggressive and try to, impact the ball.
Hey, do you have an update on Bo yet or any results from the MRI?
We're still working through it, still waiting on him. We'll probably know tomorrow next steps for him.
Thanks, everyone.
Trevor Richards is really good, too.